So I have developed one application for restaurant table booking system, and it is again developed with React and Node.js with a database as Postgres database, and it is deployed on the render. So basically, and for authentication, I've used the better authentication with the email ID and password to be the credential for authorization. So again, my application again is divided into two portals. One is admin portal, and another is the customer portal, where one can go about and book a table in the wine cellar outlet. So it's a simple application for people who want to dine out. So I'll go about with the customer application, then I'll just quickly move to the admin part. So just this is the homepage. Once you click on the reserve booking, and you can select on the date, just give a date and continue. You have to choose the dining session, whether it's a breakfast, brunch, lunch, or a dinner, something. So we go for a dinner, and then you can go about for the time, which time slots suits you for having your dinner. Once you select it, and then you can accompanying guess how many people are you taking along with you for the dinner. So you can create it and you can continue. So there is a seating preference, whether if you know about the outlet, whether it is an indoor, outdoor, or window or a private cabin. So you can have your preference, or you can go without it. So here you can also select your table, preference table, if you know about that particular wine cellar and you've been frequent visitor over there, so you would know that particular table has a beautiful ambience and a beautiful site. So you might prefer that table for your book with, or else you can continue without it. So you continue, and then you can have your you have to provide your name and etc. So let's say Lisa is a new visitor who wants to. So there is a credential associated with Lisa May, and you can book future reservations through it, and you can go to view your past reservations, you can modify or cancel it. So this is what about it. So this is how you book a table in the restaurant, in the wine cellar. So I'll go back to the admin panel, where you one can totally administer the outlet. This dashboard where you can check your today's reservations, the available tables, how many are them currently occupied, what are the cancelled bookings, if there are any waitlisted reservations is there, or there is any walk-in that happened. Also, you can see the upcoming arrivals, so that you can keep abreast with the staff that these are the arriving guests, and so you can prepare a plan for them. So here is the floor plan which you have developed. It is a graphical representation of the layout of your restaurant, where you can position, you can pretty much design your layout of the restaurant, and then you can define your tables. For your availability, you can create your new tables over here. You can add up tables. Also, you can remove the tables from your availability by making it as a block. So this will not be, be available to take any reservations on these tables, or make the guest seat on this table. And then you have the reservations, where one can see all the upcoming reservations over here for the day. And in the history, you can check out your history, what has all happened over the day. Over here, there is a book reservations. So this book reservations is for the hotel, for the restaurant, when they receive a call from their customer to book a table for us. So the hotels, the restaurant staff can take their reservation on their behalf, and they can pretty much book over here. And then there is a calendar view. This is the today's view, means 26. You can change the date from over here, and you have a weekly view, a monthly view, and there is a timeline which shows that on that particular day, table wise, during a time of the day, whatever on that table, how many bookings have happened. And then you have the walk-ins, where you can take the walk-in and create as the reservations into it. And this is the timeline about today, how it went, current status, what are the free tables, occupied tables, and what are the upcoming reservations. And here is the restaurant settings, where you can put your brand name of your restaurant, put some addresses, business hours. You can define your business hours, like what is your business hour for the week. And these are the dining sessions. You can define your dining sessions along with the timings over here. and you can create your users for that. So further, I have used uh, skill to make this end-to-end application. And further, I have taken it for functionality testing, automated functionality testing. I've again used the skill to produce the UI performance, UI testing, functional testing, and it gave a nice with the playwright. It gave a nice report that tested all the functional flow and use cases to it. And then with K6, I've used for performance testing.